This episode of Kickin' It is brought to you by the Nike Air Jordan 2 classic shoe. You got the wings on the logo, Nike on the back. One of, in my opinion, not as popular shoe because it's the 2. Obviously, the popular one is that they made it into a DB. I think that's probably one of the most popular ones. But this is a classic Chicago colorway. You got the black laces, you got the nice tumble leather right here. You got your Nike hit on the back, and you can see the Air Jordan logo with the wings. Super classic shoe, man. You gotta like it. You know, it's very nice in any collection. So that's the Nike Air Jordan 2. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Kickin' It. Sneaker Steve 09.
Kick 718.
And this episode talking about the Jordan Future shoe.
Wow. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. That's real different. Are them shits 3M?
Yeah, the top of it is 3M.
That's
It's
crazy.
got the bottom of an 11.
That's crazy.
It's all like woven, I want to say.
Right. It looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks comfortable.
Looks comfortable.
It looks comfortable. Breathable. I've never seen it. Oh, well, no. I mean, they have other shoes that are woven. I guess this time because it's sort of like the 11 silhouette. Real different.
You think? My bad.
Oh, my bad.
Do you think that since it has, parts of the 11 that it's going to be really popular?
Yeah, I think so. You know, if it pertains to Jordan, it pertains to an 11, more than likely it's probably going to do well. Because of just the history behind it.
Right.
You know, some people might say, oh, it's ugly, but they probably end up copying it anyway. It's just how it is.
Crazy. That's how hype works sometimes. But, I don't blame them because usually when they first release, they show pictures of the shoe, you're like, I don't know, but then there comes a colorway that's pretty dope.
Nah, everybody freaks out. Man,
Alright, I kind of like them.
What colors have you seen so far?
I've only seen the one picture that they released, and it's the same one. It's like almost like a steel.
Is it?
Like a, I don't even know the right color, to be honest with you. It's almost like a grayish,
Okay.
Like a grayish. There still hasn't been any really good shot because the only pictures that I've seen is with somebody wearing it.
Alright. I saw like 2 pictures. I saw like the soles, the 2 separate colored soles, and then it was I think it was like a red color or a black color. I'm not sure like that. It also had 3M on it. It's one of those things where it's either gonna hit or miss. Like the Jordan 28s, the fancy ones. At first I thought they were horrific, and then seeing them in a different light, I said, "Oh, shits are pretty dope." So it's possible that it could happen that way. Who knows?
Do you think it's kind of weird that they didn't go calling it 29?
I don't think it's weird. I think because obviously there's already a 29.
Oh, okay.
Right.
All right, so then maybe they should have gone with. Why didn't they number it? You know what I'm saying, like 30 or whatever.
Probably because they made it where you can recognize the soul of the 11. I'm not saying like a remix of the 11, but maybe it was one of those things that Tinker drew up and they never liked it. They stuck with the original, with the concept that we know of now, and they probably just wanted to bring it out to try it out. I mean, who knows? It's Jordan. They can do pretty much anything.
Yeah. Pretty much. Do you think it's gonna get? You think they try to do like a limited release on like a certain colorway, or something?
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing, man. It's the the limited release. I'm sure there'll be some hype around it. People will be like, oh, I pass, and others will be like, I definitely got to get that shit.
I gotta say though, I mean, there was, speaking on the 28, there was one that looked pretty dope, which was the bamboo ones.
Yeah.
It was all white and it had that wood panel on the heel. I thought that was really looking dope. So, I mean, I guess it takes time for them to come out with the right colorway that just hits like a good shot. So, but I mean, we gotta see what it's still the early pictures of them.
Right. Well, you know what I think happens? I think we're so used to our mind when it comes to Jordan. It's all retro. Like 60% retro we think about first, and if it's not a retro, then we're like, no, get out of here. So it just remains to see how well this shoe does on the 28. Because I mean, there's been massive colors of 28s.
Yeah.
And some of them have been real dope. I really was a fan of the elephant print one. The they had. Batista, the wrestler, he had a pair of 28s.
Yeah, man.
And one of his wrestling matches, remember we saw it and shit. So, you know, it's cool. It just depends, man. Sometimes a shoe can be out for a minute, you know, but you see it in the right light and it changes everything, your perspective on it, and then you gotta have the shoe. So I think it'll happen the same way with these.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's a perfect example, like how you said, man. We're so into the retros, and that's all we focus on.
Yeah.
And whenever they try to drop something new, we're like, I don't know. We all love the retros.
Right.
It's like something we're so used to, and then when they give you something new, you're like, I don't want it. I don't want nothing new. I want to go back to, you know, what I'm so used to.
Well, let me ask you. You made perfect examples, but does it hurt the new technology, the new concepts of whatever Jordan has in stock because we are so stuck on the retros?
I think so.
Yeah. How much you think it? How much damage?
I think it does a pretty good amount to the fact where it'll sit on shelves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can definitely see that.
Because, you know, if Jordan Brand didn't do retros, you know, and then this is all they would put out, then they would, you know, they would probably selling out more. But the fact that, you know, they got the retro vaults in there, we know that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's all that we want. I mean, come on. You'd rather have a retro no matter what.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
that's all we wanted is freaking retros and OG colorways as possible. Even when they do new colorways, it's on a retro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And those sell out anyway because I think it's the retro shoe.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know, and every time they try to come out with a new shoe, it hurts them.
Absolutely.
Because nobody goes crazy for them. You know, it's kind of, I guess it's their own doing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Too, if they've done too much, they've flooded the game out with so many retros that
that's all we're used to.
Yeah, if anything else comes out, they're not really messing with it. I'm not gonna say all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a few people out there that like certain models and stuff, but for the most part, I'm talking about just, you know, the average sneakerhead out there. You know.
Yeah,
sure
and
they go
anybody that's a Jordan fan of the shoe is gonna get them.
Yeah.
Just because they love the brand.
Absolutely.
But there's not that many people like that compared to people that want retros.
Right. Well, let me ask you, this sneaker we're talking about, is it a basketball shoe? Is it like a casual wear? Do you know?
I believe it's gonna be a basketball shoe.
Yeah.
But it looks like a casual shoe. I mean, it's probably gonna be in between the lines.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it can go both ways, but it looks more of a basketball shoe.
Shit. They lace to the side, right? It's not laced down the middle.
To be honest with you, I didn't even see the laces.
I saw a picture. I think they lace to the side. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me, but I think so. If I'm mistaken, definitely in the comments let us know what exactly they were. That or we'll just see them when the pictures come up. That wraps up another episode of Kicking It. Definitely let us know what you think. Appreciate all the thanks, all the likes, the dislikes. Reach out to us. We're always available. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, by Kick718. Sneaker Steve 09. Just hit us up, man. We're always around. Take it easy.
Peace.
Yeah, man. I think that shit laces to the side. I saw it and I was like, why the fuck was that lace to the side like that?
That shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, man. We done out this bitch.
It's a wrap.